Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel today. And boy oh boy, do I have a surprise for you. So this surprise is kind of like if you ever went to a hotel in Thailand or a bar and met a pretty girl and you bought her some drinks, but like the night goes really well and you take her back to your hotel, but you kind of think it's not all what it seems, and you find out this beautiful woman is actually a boy. But nonetheless, that aside, this is an interesting analogy for what you're about to see here. So, as you guys know, I look for the replays of the live streams to see if there's any jury driving or not, and I look all through the field. And in doing so, I think, broke the game a little. So, yeah, let's take a quick look and let's see what we did. And let's try and replicate that steps here.
What the fuck was that?
So, yeah, guys, I think I kind of broke the game a little bit. So as you can see, this is like a bumper, really very, very low floor cam. And it looks really interesting, although it's very low to the ground and slightly kind of unpolished, you would say. And as you can see with the screen, there's a penalty stuck on the screen that's kind of glitched there, and it kind of won't move. And also, you might notice as well, the engine sound has disappeared as well. So, yeah, it's pretty cool to see. I don't really know how I did this. I'll explain how this happened and how I did this. So I was looking through the replays, just checking driving standards and making sure there's nobody ramming anyone off and taking like a note of their names and stuff like that. And a driver quit the race whilst I was still watching them, and it came up with this, and it looks super cool because look how low this thing actually is to the ground. It looks like a really cool, like low super touring car kind of camera angle. So yeah, I don't kind of know why this is here or how this happened, but yeah, this is kind of a cool find. So after this, I tried to replicate this issue again, and I couldn't do it the second time. So it's something to do with a code. Maybe there's like different camera views in the game that we just don't have. So for example, in the World Tours, if you see those footage on YouTube, you can see the World Tour live events, and you can see they're using different camera angles in the game. For example, if you guys remember years and years ago, back in the early Gran Turismo games, was it Gran Turismo 2 or 3? 2 and 3? And it had like the really low camera angle that was like on the side of the car, and you could see the wheel steering, but they have the same view for this game in the World Tour. So that makes me think they have access to other views or hidden views they have in the game that we actually never got to see. So this is, I think, probably a rare find. I don't know if this is anywhere else on YouTube, but if it's not, you get to see it first. So yeah, you can kind of like just ride along here in the car on the bumper, but you'll notice now and again when it goes like through quite a hilly, bumpy section, the car will kind of clip just like that. It will clip into the actual asphalt surface below. But yeah, it's so cool to see this. It's really interesting. So coming back to my analogy about the bar, it was an interesting surprise, not something that's overly welcome, but hey, it's something that's kind of there. But yeah, it's cool to see stuff like this. There's been people on GT Planet that have actually accessed the game files in the game and found like hidden camera views, and you can actually adjust the camera as well as the FOV in GT Sport. And with that, they've actually managed to break free of the camera out of the actual game and go like really high and different angles and stuff like that. I've forgotten the name of the guy who did the thread on it. But it was an interesting read, and they came across hidden tracks as well that was actually in the game, but we actually never got to see. And there was like kind of some mock layouts of some tracks that was in there, but like really unpolished ones too. So there is a lot of secrets in Gran Turismo Sport because they kind of tend to carry the game code over from iteration to iteration. They don't really rebuild it from the ground up. They keep the parts that work, they keep the parts that don't. So as you can see, the driver crashed off here, and you can see like the textures of the grass. It looks kind of blocky, that kind of close up, but you can see the actual blades of grass in detail. And again, you have clipping that goes through the actual surface. But yeah, it's really quiet. If you listen to this, you can hear the other car's engines and the tire squeals, but this car is completely silent. And then again, the clipping, you go right through, you can actually see underneath the track. So this in a way reminds me of back in Gran Turismo 5, where you could break free of the circuit. You might have heard me and Void Sector talking about this. And you could break under the circuit and you'd be able to do like circles over the finish line and do like multiple laps just by doing circles over one timing section. And it kind of reminds me of that in a way. It's like a nice little hidden find. This is something that you don't really see. And yeah, you get to see the camber of the road a lot more too. And as we go for a car there. But yeah, I couldn't believe this one has happened. And also, if you look at the outside view, I managed to rewind the replay as well. And you can look at the outside view. And the car you're looking at right now is completely invisible. And this car does not show up. But it's so bizarre because the actual exterior camera, the actual cameraman views are tracking the car, but the car isn't there. So because the car quit the race, it seems to have followed the car back in a way. And this reminds me of a bug we had in GT Sport about a year or two ago, where if you press rewind on a replay and did it fast enough, all four wheels of your car would disappear. So you just have like a car floating with no wheels, and you could see the brake disc as well. It was really bizarre to see. But yeah, like all games have like hidden bugs, some Easter eggs and stuff. Like I say, I'm not quite sure if this was intended. It's an interesting surprise nonetheless. And going into the future iterations of Gran Turismo, the next one we're going to get GT7 on the PS5, it makes me wonder what camera views we're going to have for that game, because they have a much more powerful machine now. And will they actually make it a lot better in terms of camera customization, views? Can you like lower the camera or higher the camera to have it exactly where you want? In the interior, can you actually have a proper FOV slider now to have it where it should be, which is roughly 53 degrees for a good FOV for a first-person experience? You know, will it have like multi-screen? Will it have triple screen support? You know, all these questions we have still yet to be answered. But it's kind of interesting, the journey to find out. So if you guys are liking this content, if you like the channel, please feel free to subscribe if you are new here. And if you're just watching this, you think it's cool, smack the thumbs up button. It really helps the channel and all the videos that we do. And for the live streams as well, you guys get to be seen by more people around the world globally if you hit the like button when you race in the streams, or even just you're watching. If you're just watching and you're supporting your friend there, if you hit the like button, your friend will be seen by much more people as well. So yeah, we're continuing the lap now. We're still coming through to the end, and yeah, I'm just like taken back. This is amazing to see. So if you guys know anyone else has had this experience, or know of any more bugs maybe I could find, maybe I could cover in the game too, please feel free to drop in the comment section below, and we can find out more about the game as well. So we're coming through to the end of the lap, and we're going to approach the mini carousel. So we'll see if it clips through this one as well. It clipped through the other carousel. No, it doesn't clip through that one. It really doesn't. But anyway, come up to this corner here. This is where the driver kind of like lost control of the car. And this is where I rewound the replay itself and actually found this camera was kind of busted. So yeah, so that's cool to see, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed checking out this camera review with me today. So please feel free to hit the thumbs up button and give it a like as well. So just to let you guys know, tomorrow there'll be another stream at 4 PM UK time, Wednesday the 2nd September. And we'll be doing group 1 to 4 lobby races, probably some SF19 as well. If you guys want to race some SF19, I'm totally down with that. I'm going to go and do some more work on my wheel, on my pedals, to see if we can get them from stopping the blipping problem. But if you guys want to race tomorrow, feel free to drop in the lobby, 4 PM UK time. Like the stream if you're just going to watch, like the stream if you're driving as well, and come and have some fun. Nice clean racing and some good respectful guys there too. So again guys, thank you so much for watching, really appreciate that. I love making this content for you. So I will see you tomorrow on stream live at 4 PM. So make sure you're there, guys. So thanks again. This is TJ, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.